We're doing Summit today. Get it? The Sunshine State is the latest Summit. As you can clearly see, I have all the vehicles, which makes my life a million times easier. My friends, the McLaren 12C Drift Edition is the new car of this week, and it is, in fact, a new car. I think. I'm going to double check that. Yes, no McLaren 12C on the Drift as of right now, which means you can only get it on the Summit. Now, of course, the one we're all waiting for is next week's Evo 10, which I'm definitely going to be grinding out hard for, but right now we've only got a gold requirement, so let's jump in and do that. And as I said, I've got all the vehicles available. We're going to start with the speed track, because I like a bit of speed. First thing that comes to mind is obviously a drag car, because that is going to give us the best speed down the strip. I'm going to go a little bit further back than this. I'm going to go as far back as humanly possible. I do know as well that I am absolutely incompetent at doing it's not a glitch, the best speed I possibly can do, so we're just going to stick with this. Stop wobbling! Damn it! The only thing with this car, it just doesn't handle very well. Sweat for my goog. What? Hang on a second. It's Lightning McQueen. It's not. Right. Get a bit of wheel spin as we go. Come on. Off the throttle a little bit. Off the throttle a little bit. This is going to be awful. Bit of boost. Come on. Oh, we could have got faster than that. At the finish, give me the boost. Full boost, baby. Oh, is that any faster? I feel like that might be faster. Look at them go. That's so cool to see them all driving together. Here we go, on the boost. Avoid hitting anything. Oh, no, we went slower. I'll take what I've got. 115k is what we're going to finish with. That's not too shabby. We'll take it. We'll take it. Escape. Now, this is a boat escape, and I think it's pretty simple, actually. We're maxed out. I completely forgot that we are maxed out on this boat now. This is the ultimate boat for absolutely everything I do. Reverse, reverse. It's a little bit slower than I would hope. That way, we get a little bit of a boost. Look out, fellas. Oh, my. Try again, shall we? Oh, I give up. I'm not bothering going backwards. It's too much effort. Stop wobbling. I can't say there's so many people on this event. So many people doing the same thing at the same time. It's cool in some cases, but this event, it doesn't have much width to it, which causes a few issues. Let's see how I do in the first-person view of the boat. This is actually probably going to be better. This is how I drive when it comes to concentration. Move! What? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. It doesn't help by the fact that my boat is the size of a yacht. Never mind a yacht, a blooming cruiser. Come on. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I can't see because of his name. Who designed this big U? I can't see at all. Finally, this section, we're going left. Just going as far as we can. This is much wider now. So I can switch back to the normal view. And there's the finish. That'll do. I am not doing that again for a little while. 111,000 on that one, but the platinum rank is only just over 1 million right now, and it's 3 days to go. I'm just aiming for gold. This one I've seen, and it actually looks like a lot of fun. Except when the weather's like this. Yeah, definitely not the best weather ever, is it? But hey, I'm staying along the road. I'm taking the lampposts with me. Don't mind if I do. We're in the stunt plane. This stunt plane, is it a stunt plane? If it is the stunt plane, we're in the wrong plane. I'm actually going to check that. I'm in the middle of an event. Probably not the best idea. Jesus. 3 times multipliers banging. I am flying with this. This is insane. Careful, careful, careful. 10 seconds remain. I mean, less than that now. Stay closer to the ground. Stop hitting things. That would probably help. That's probably a good score, to be honest with you. 140,000. Damn. I do want to see, I'm going to check my leaderboard, see what actual plane I was using. Fergus, you're beating me. Now that is better. There we go. That's what we need. Nice weather. And a ghost sat right where I'm flying as well. Thanks for that. Exactly what we need. Right, bit of boost as well. Boosting is going to get us a little bit further so I can beat Fergus. Big Fergus, let's go. Me and you, bro. 145k. A little bit nicer. I want to check the leaderboard. That's a retry. Ha! Fergus, I've taken your spot. Now, it's just time for the events, as per usual. And luckily, I have everything here. I'm going to start with the air race. I'm feeling like a bird. See, I'm usually pretty good at these. My Spitfire is actually currently my best plane. But I ain't using no Spitfire I need maneuverability, and that old boy don't have it. I'm sorry. This is what is required. Are we in Miami? I think we're in Miami. Speed and flip it around. I remember back probably on, when was it? Probably GTA San Andreas. Flying vehicles were just so impossible to me back then. Again, I was a kid, right? It was just a big struggle. But nowadays, I am the vehicle master. I ain't just the G at driving vehicles on games. I'm a G at flying planes and driving boats and everything. I am god of vehicles. Kinda. I don't like to tickle my own pickle, but you know, yes. We're not far off this event now. Nice 80%. This has been every gate so far. See if I can hold it up. That's the finish, isn't it? Oh, yes. Was that every single one? I think it was. 137. These events always throw me off because the time they say they can actually take is completely wrong. Completely wrong because the checkpoints and the gates and that kind of thing. Just a casual F1 car against nothing else. Basically, these cars don't need to exist because I am gone. I've already won. You don't even need to watch the rest of this race because the vehicle man G is gonna take it with the little wang. I mean, it's kind of a big one. It's a big, lengthy, but not tall wang. It's not much girth to it, but I do kind of still like it. It feels pretty nice. You know, every now and again, you got to mix it up a little bit. Right. The turning of this thing always blows me away. Or these Formula cars in general, the Alpha GP cars that we get to use. Especially, I would say the Ivory Tower one, because it's just so custom-made and they have no rules to follow per se. And how could I still don't understand how balls. I still don't understand how they were allowed to add this to the game and allow people to drive around in the free roam. We even had F1 YouTubers talking about it, really playing with it in the free roam. It's just ridiculous. It makes no sense. But I love it, and I wish there were more things like this. Again, we can already drive, I guess, the touring cars on the road, so it's the only next natural step, right? What's that, kart racing on the road? That would be pretty dope, actually. A bit more of a clean run. I did hit a guardrail once and stopped dead. I feel like that's something that a lot of people are going to do, so I kind of want to see how we would do if we did have one collision through the event. Boom! This car is definitely also not maxed out, so that's one other aspect of it. Now, if we can stop jibber-jabbering, show me what we get in terms of points. We need at least 100k. 79. Oh, that is not good. Pathetic. Disgraceful. You need to redo. I know, I'll do it at some point. Right, only 3 events left to go, and we're already in what? We're still in bronze. Apparently I can't count because there are 4 events. I also need to level up my Nomad for that. It always makes me laugh how big this boat is, but it's honestly the boat everybody uses. It's one of the most maneuverable boats. It's just ridiculous. It's just insane. If you go on the first person view, it even feels big then. Oh, I should probably focus on... Oh! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But no, look at it. You could actually have about 20 people on here. I don't think it would make a difference to the weight whatsoever. How does it float? Good question. I weigh as much as that. Oh, you're forcing me to jump. I see it. I see how it is. This is quite a short event, to be honest with you. Nothing to complain about on that one. That was pretty smooth sailing. Apart from the little hiccup at the beginning. 118. We're going to make up for that 79 on the Grand Prix. Easy. I think Hypercar is that one class I go back and forth on so many different cars. Just that I just don't know what to go. I don't know what's the best. The Carbon Chiron is obviously one of the best achievements that I have. It's obviously the normal Chiron. There's the Devo, the Regueros. He's good at top speed. I've actually been going to the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, and I'm not a Huracan man. There's just something about the way it puts the power down. Look at me sounding like an actual proper reviewer. No, I am not. I'm just a knob in a car, and I'm about to go for a long drive. Here we go. It's actually a hypercar event.
Seriously, go faster.
If this isn't a hypercar event, it's a street race event, and they've put hypercars in it. Either way, pretty darn cool. Either way, this car's amazing. This car's going to win me the race easy peasy. Do you know what? It's so difficult jumping back and forth. I've recently been playing quite a little bit of GTA and this. I've been... it's a bit all over the place, to be completely honest with you. The handling on GTA is just so specific. This... Obviously, you have a little bit more motion in the ocean. More commotion under the... balls. I reckon the reason they use this hypercar event quite a lot is because of the fact that the hypercar events are long and this one is not. And they don't want to annoy people with long events. But I like my long events. They don't have to do all of the events. They can give up on the ones that they want to do. Let plebs be plebs and knobs be knobs. Allow us to do... I mean, realistically, they're trying to force people to then do long events. Listen, long events are cool. This game has a big map. It's one of the absolute best-selling features of this blooming game. Make use of it, okay? Please, I beg of thee. I thought of a really cool idea as well, by the way, last night in my dreams, in bed. I was thinking, why don't they add all the events from the first game, every single event, I'm talking about the races, per se, and the long boys, I forget what they're called, the special races, whatever. But what if they add those to this game as an update? That would be very nice. The Crew 1 anniversary update. Maybe they've got that as a plan. That would be pretty cool. Now, how did I do? Even though I had one big meaty crash through that event, oh, still 104k. I could go back and clean that up and get 110 easy peasy. The last two events what we have to do are Rally Raid in the Nomad and Street Race in the Expo R. Now, this requires some upgradifications. Fun fact for you, I actually used the Nomad as probably my go-to Rally Raid cars just because it was the coolest. It's one of the coolest. It's just the most character. But when it came to actually handling this vehicle, my lord, was it a piece of poo. To put it completely straight. Squeezing through. How dare you get in the way of this? I remember driving this for, it was one of the DLC cars, wasn't it? Was it one of the DLC cars? Yes, of course it was, but they made them all free to everyone. Not free to everyone, but you could buy it in the game a week later, I think it was, wasn't it? Yes, and I remember it handling very, very well, very grippy. It almost felt like a street legal track car. And oh wait, that's what it basically is. Look at it. There's nothing to it. It's gripping off-road. Bugatti, Veyron, Chiron, what? Remember how I said the best off-roader ever is the Bugatti? I say it all the time. This might actually be better. It depends. We'll have to try it one day. Maybe we will. Anywho, not for a long while. We got things to do. McLarens to skid. That's not bad, actually. Cheeky bit of cutting. I think it would be so much fun to own a car like this. This or the... anything like it. I guess a Caterham. Caterhams would be fun. An aerial anything. What I've driven on track, I'm pretty sure these would be fun absolutely everywhere you take them. On the public roads, in the countryside more so specifically, in a road like this. Not that I've got this in my back garden, but I'm not too far out from some country roads where it would be a blast to just put your foot down and accept the fact that it doesn't have a whole bunch of, I mean this one does, a whole bunch of power, but you don't need it because there's basically nothing there. Give me the points. Woo! Thank you very much. Give me 100k. That's all I need, baby. 100k and I only need to touch this event again. You know what, I'm not looking forward to, I am at the same rate looking forward to getting next week's summit on the go, but realistically we have to worry about the fact that everybody is going to be doing the same. On PlayStation, you have to get so many more points as is to win the summits overall. This Evo one is going to be a hard one. No one really else has access to that account unless it was the first 3,000 in the original summit. And even those people, like myself, really want to get that new Evo. I'm very worried, essentially, is what I'm trying to tell you. Aerial Nomad, select it. Why make me select it? There's only one Nomad. If I've got to pick the Nomad. It's an off-road event. Very, obviously, it's an off-road vehicle. I don't think I ever actually... Did I ever fully upgrade this thing?
You totally got this.
If I did... No, I don't think I did. I don't think I had maxed out Rally Raid when I first started using this. I remember when it lifted off the ground, it caused worlds of issues. But now it is maxed out. It's got speed. And that may actually help it not turn too much. Because that's what it does. Stop. Just having an off-road buggy like this would be so much fun. I know you can get like little toy ones, which... I mean, little ones, but don't really have anywhere to... Where am I going? I really have to find places for that kind of thing. It's a little bit more difficult here. Not in America land where you can just roam freely and... Well, you could probably get shot if you went in the wrong place, to be honest with you. But I guess here, that wouldn't be the case. You'd be shot with a pellet gun at most. I'm so much happy with how this drives now. It just handles like you would want it to. With an off-road mind. You just want it to point and shoot to the point. Get where you're going. No mucking about. No lollygagging. No floofing. Just get to it. Do it properly. Get it done. There's the finish. Oh my god, I've done the good work. Okay. Whew. I was like, there was a big rock there. There's no chance I'm getting past that. We've got it. It was a big jump. I did mess up about once in this event. I don't think I'm going to get much better than just the one mess up fixed. But that was a good 1 minute better than the time required. 105k. I'll take it. Where does that leave us on the summit, you may ask? Well, we are now in platinum with an extra 100,000 points, an extra 40,000 points above other people. I think we can get another solid amount of points by redoing the Alpha Grand Prix event and also upgrading the Alpha Grand Prix. We also almost got 1 million from doing this summits today. Rank 2000 though, that's all I really need because we're not trying to get the full spectrum smoke because that looks stupid. I want the McLaren 12C and nothing really but, I guess, legendary boost parts sounds pretty cool too. I think it's one boost part though. Anyway, be sure to smash like, subscribe if you know. Let me know if this helped you with a summit at all. I'm looking forward to next week. I will see you then and there for the next car that everyone's looking forward to, essentially. This one was like some people, you know. Smash like, subscribe if you're new. Till next time, peace.